All right, let's talk about something that I think a lot of us have been through. You find yourself completely hooked on someone who, well, just isn't into you. It's this super confusing, kind of painful feeling, right? You're chasing someone you know you probably can't have. So today, we're going to dig into why we do this to ourselves and what's really going on under the hood. I mean, on paper, it makes absolutely no sense, does it? You know it's a dead end. Your friends are probably telling you it's a dead end. Heck, a part of you is screaming that it's a dead end. And yet, you just can't seem to stop. There's this, magnetic pull toward that one person you know you can't have. So, what's the deal? What is actually happening here? And that quote, it really gets to the heart of it. This isn't just some passing crush we're talking about. It becomes a cycle. You get stuck in this painful loop of getting your hopes up, then getting let down, over and over again. And it just leaves you feeling totally drained, maybe even a little worthless. But here's the thing. This suffering isn't just random bad luck. It's actually being driven by something deep inside our psychology. Okay, so to really figure out what's driving this chase, we've got to look deeper than just, oh, they're attractive. The real answer is buried in our basic human wiring. It all comes down to the psychology of attachment. So what is attachment? Basically, it's that super powerful, often totally subconscious, emotional pull we feel towards another person. It comes from our most fundamental need as humans, the need to connect. It's a good thing, a totally natural, healthy instinct. We are all wired for it. But, and this is a big but, sometimes that powerful system kind of goes haywire. It gets misdirected. It latches onto someone who's unavailable, and instead of giving us that feeling of security and connection, it just creates chaos. And that chaos, well, it usually looks something like this. A really predictable and really painful cycle. First, there's the pursuit, right? You're feeling hopeful. But then, they pull away, they create distance. Now, the logical part of your brain says, okay, rejection, game over. But psychologically, nope, it does the complete opposite. That rejection actually makes you want them more. It cranks up the craving, which then leads to you pursuing them even harder. And boom, you're right back at square one. Okay, so if this whole cycle is so obviously painful, why on earth do we stay stuck in it? Well, it's because the chase isn't actually about what we think it's about. Not on the surface, anyway. There's a hidden agenda happening, a secret mission that our subconscious is desperately trying to pull off. And this is the absolute key to understanding the whole thing. The person you're chasing, they aren't just a person anymore. Your subconscious has basically cast them in a starring role in your own personal movie. They've become a symbol. Maybe they represent the approval you never felt you got from a parent. Or maybe they're a chance to finally heal some old wound about being left behind. They're not just them anymore. So let's break that down. Consciously, your goal is simple. You just want them to like you back, to win their affection. But subconsciously, oh, the mission is so much bigger. Deep down, you're not just trying to get a date. You're trying to heal an old wound. You're trying to go back in time and get a different outcome for a story that ended badly before. This person, they're just the stand-in. The real prize you're after is that feeling of healing you think you'll get if they finally choose you. So how in the world do you break free from this loop? The answer, and you might already know this, isn't to chase harder. It's to do the exact opposite. It's about making a really powerful move. It's about finally understanding the true power of letting go. And we really need to get this straight. Letting go is not the same as giving up. It is not an act of weakness. It is one of the most powerful things you can do because it's a powerful act of choosing yourself. It's that moment where you stop waiting for someone else to come along and fix your old wounds, and you decide, you know what? I'm going to do it myself. It's choosing your own peace of mind over the chaos of chasing their approval. So I want to leave you with this question. Just think about it for a second. Imagine all of the energy, all of the brain power, all of the emotional real estate that you've been pouring into this chase. Now, what if you took all of that and you pointed it back at yourself? Poured it into your own growth, your own passions, your own healing? Who could you become if you finally stopped chasing them and started choosing you?